Alright, next up we got some more PC games here. I got these for an absolute steal, so that's why I got these, and they're pretty good games. First up is The Witcher 2, which I have not actually played these games, but I have watched a lot of gameplay footage of 1 and 2, and they look so incredible. I really need to start playing them since Witcher 3 is coming out soon. But if they're anything like Skyrim, I mean, that's going to take up like 100 hours of my life, so finding time to do it's going to be hard, but I do want to get to these. And this is like the collector's edition set, I think. It's got the game, a audio CD, and then an art book, so really cool. I think I got this for like $8, so I was very happy for that price. Next up is Enter the Matrix, which I never played this on the PC. I got it day one when it came out on the PS2. I'm just a diehard Matrix fan. I absolutely love the trilogy. You know, the first one's obviously my favorite, but anyway, when this came out, I was so excited to be able to, you know, do all the crazy-ass jumps and moves and stuff like that, slow down time. So, yeah, this is really cool to have it in the PC box. I'm going to try it on PC, see how it plays, but I think I got this for like $3. It was really cheap. And then the last one here is a series I've not played yet, which I really want to, and that's Crysis. I've heard Crysis 3 is like the most gorgeous game ever made. So, I definitely do want to start playing these and experience them for myself. I just never have. So that one was really cheap as well. I think it was like $3 or $4. So, yeah, this was a really good deal. I'm still waiting from the same guy for the first Witcher to get here. He lives on a military base, so for any of you guys that know how APOs work, they're kind of a nightmare, and I'm kind of losing faith that I'm going to get it. It's been like 3 weeks. So anyway, really cool though. Okay, some more PC stuff here. And this, you know, has some Doom stuff in it. That's why I kind of saved it for this pile. This was all from the same buyer, I believe. So first up is Doom, this is like a shareware version. I don't know if it's rare or uncommon or anything like that, but it was dirt cheap. I think I got this for $1, so I had to get it. It's just kind of neat. So there's that. This, if it wasn't for as cheap as it was, I wouldn't have got it, but it's very nostalgic. WCW Nitro. Back in the 90s, I was a die-hard wrestling fan, and I liked WCW more than WWF at the time. I mean, they had, you know, D-Generation X, which was really cool, but man, you couldn't beat NWO, the Wolfpack, Sting. There was just so many great personalities. There was so much creativity at the time. So, yeah, I had to get this. It was only a couple dollars. So just for the nostalgic reason alone, I had to get it. And it's so cool. You got all the guys on there, you know, Sting and Goldberg, all those guys. It's just, wrestling was definitely a lot different back then. I don't like it today, but yeah, really cool. It made me smile. So there's that. And then the two Doom items here I got as well. First up is Doom 2, the strategy guide, which can come in really handy because this game can be a real shit pickle sometimes. This was pretty cheap. I think it was like $4 or $5. So that was cool. I like the pictures. It's got all the names of the enemies in here, which I need to learn because I'm embarrassed that I'm so obsessed with the series and I don't know half their names. But yeah, I thought that was cool. And then this I was really happy to get. The actual Doom 2 game CD-ROM. In the big box, in really nice shape. It's missing like the cardboard inserts that holds everything, but the box is in really nice shape, the manual, everything. I think I got this for like $15, which is actually a pretty good price on that. And then the last two items here, nothing too crazy awesome or anything, but they were cheap. Crimson Skies, I've heard a lot of good things about, never played it. Got that for like $3. And this one I bought just because of the cover. It's just got a very horror looking thing to it, and then the pictures on the back look really cheesy, but it's called The Beast Within. I like the cover a lot. It's very horror-ish, and that just goes right up my alley. And then I don't know if you guys can see the back there, but it's just got that full motion video, really cheesy 90s kind of thing to it. I'm gonna have to give this one a go. I just want to see what it's like. But that one was really cheap as well. I think I got it for $5. So all in all, to get this stuff, I think it was probably around $25, maybe $30 with shipping. It was a really good deal, especially to get Doom 2. Really happy. So I still need to get the first Doom on PC, which is going to be very hard. It's very hard to find and usually very expensive. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, next up is some random stuff I just got on Friday. We got some snow the other day. So I was trying to go out to my car, fell, busted my ass, threw my back out. So I ended up laying in bed most of the day. My wife, she picked up a lot of really great stuff for me because she's a sweetheart. Yeah, yeah, anyway, so this first little stack of stuff here is Amiibos. First up is Donkey Kong. The reason why I got these first three that I'll show you guys is because Walmart has these priced at like $8 or $9 a piece, I think it was. So she went ahead and picked them up. So there's him. Picked up Yoshi, same reason. And then Miss Daisy. Or not Daisy, God, Peach. I always do that. Peach. So there's those three. These two, when she came home with these, I was so incredibly shocked. Like the fact that she tracked these down, because they're very hard to find now. And that is Fox McCloud. So she apparently searched online and she found these at a Walmart back around her hometown, which is a very small town, and I don't think people really collect them there. So yeah, she picked up the last two that they had. I was just super, super excited. I couldn't believe she found those. One of them, the reason I got two is because I'm going to trade one to my buddy that really collects these as well. But yeah, I'm so glad to have that. It's really cool. It's funny because she used to make fun of me when I first got into these, and she's kind of gotten into it because she likes the thrill of searching for them, and just it's really funny. She's more into it now than I am, so she's always searching for these things. Next up, I got Toon Link. I had to get him because you guys know I love Zelda, so I was really glad to get him. And then this one I thought was going to be very rare because it sold out really fast, but they restocked them and now there's tons of them. But still really cool to get nonetheless. I really love the character, and that's Sheik. So that's really, really cool. I'm really happy to add these. Like I said, I'm getting a little little carried away with these, but it's really hard not to. They're so cool. I have a few more coming. I did snatch a few really of the hard ones to find on Target the other day, so I will have some really cool ones to show in my next pickup video. So definitely stay tuned for that. I also spent my Friday. My wife and I tried really hard to snatch the Majora's Mask limited edition game and the 3DS console. But I'm going to make a rant video about that because this whole thing just pisses me off so bad. I know I made one kind of before about this, but I've got other things I want to add to it, and what we dealt with on Friday really just kind of added fuel to the fire, so I will definitely make a rant video about that, probably tomorrow. I wanted to do it Friday because I was fucking furious. I was livid about it, but I was in too much pain. I didn't really feel like making a video, so yeah, stay tuned for that though if you guys want to hear me piss and moan some more. But I did get this in the mail, the plain old 3DS version of it. Worst case scenario, I couldn't grab one. At least I'd have this to play it, just because I love this game so much. I always have. I don't think it got as much love as Ocarina of Time, like it should. I personally like this game better. The only reason I struggled with that was because of nostalgia for Ocarina of Time, but I like this game better. It's darker, it's bigger, it's just got a lot going for it. So I'm still glad to get that. And I was able to get a copy of the limited edition game that comes with the statue on Amazon. It went very, very fast, but I will be getting that Monday. I won't do an unboxing because lots of people have done that, but I was very fortunate, very happy to get that. I cannot wait. And then the other thing we picked up, or she picked up for me at Toys R Us, I think it was, is just a little Mario Kart guy. It's pretty cool. I've never seen this. It's called a coin racer, and it does tricks, I guess. Like it does wheelies, 360s, and stuff like that. And there's a couple of other ones, like Yoshi and Luigi. So I'd really like to get these. I've never seen them, but very cool nonetheless. And then the other thing, reach over here. This I picked up at the Goodwill recently. It's Ultraman, the complete series on DVD. Now, I've never watched the show. I know nothing about it really. But when I was a kid, I played Ultraman on the Super Nintendo. I would actually rent it all the time because I was obsessed with Godzilla kind of movies. So I really like that. So I'm very curious to see what this is like. It was only $4 and it's brand new, so I couldn't really pass it up. If you guys know anything about it, please let me know. I think there was a movie made where, yeah, I think it was a 90s action flick, and I think Luke Hamill was in it. He played like a detective. I'll have to look into that. I'm kind of foggy here, but yeah. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that was a 90s film too that was really bad, but in a good kind of way. So yeah, there's all that stuff, and we're almost done, guys. I only got a couple more things to show you. Okay, so this is going to be another trade that I did with somebody on YouTube. Very, very nice guy. He's really good. I mean, he always comments on my videos, and he's just a really nice guy. So he sent me some pictures of stuff that he had, which I wanted a lot of it because I didn't have a lot. and we ended up working out a really good trade, which, by the way, I will send you your stuff soon, buddy. I hadn't had a chance to do it this week. It was just really nuts like always, but promise that's going to be out this week. So yeah, just some random stuff here. First up is Digimon World 3, which, again, this is, it's kind of like Pokemon. I didn't get into it when I was younger, when it was really, new and popular and all that stuff, but I just really appreciate it now for what it is. And I've got the second one, so I figured why not, I might as well grab as many as I can. So I got that, and I'm really happy to do it, because they're kind of hard to find, I think. Next up is Boggle Plus for the Game Boy. I love getting handheld stuff, especially like this in the box, so I had to grab it, even though it's not anything special. I had to have it. And it's really nice, too. It's like in really good shape. Same with this Game Boy cleaning kit. It's just really unique. These kind of things I find very fascinating. You don't really see them very often, especially in the box. So I was really happy to get that as well. A GameCube game I did not have, so I had to get it, of course. Ultimate Muscle, the Kinnikuman Legacy. Kinnikuman Legacy. Looks really cheesy, but it looks like a lot of fun. It's got the cell animation thing to it, so yeah, one more to add to the GameCube list. Very happy about that. A couple of really great PS2 games and RPGs I didn't have, so of course I had to grab those as well. First up is Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. I don't know why I don't have this one yet. It's really easy to find. I just haven't gotten it. The only bummer was I didn't have the manual, but I was still happy to get it. He pretty much threw it in for free, I think. And then Arc the Lad, End of Darkness, which I hope I don't have. I know I have Arc the Lad, but I hope I don't have this one. So there's that. Also missing the manual, unfortunately. This one, if you guys remember a couple videos back, I got the Revenge of Shinobi, but it was like the Sega Classics one, so take this cover art, cut it down to like a quarter of the size, and it's got that stupid crap around it. He saw me talk about that, so he said he had this and was willing to trade it to me. So very, very cool, because I love this box art. It's really awesome. It's just very, very Japanese, which I'm totally into. So yeah, that's really cool, and he kind of threw that in too, almost for nothing. And then the rest of the stuff he threw in his freebies. So Nick, thank you so much, dude. I wasn't expecting this much stuff. I was expecting like a Mario Duck Hunt or something, which I'd have, still been cool, but very cool stuff he sent me. So the first one here is the Super Mario History. It's the soundtrack, so all the cool, like all the big Mario songs, which I've got this, but I have it in, the box set for the Wii, which I didn't want to take out. So this is really cool. I'm definitely going to put this in the car, because I love listening to video game music in the car. I do it all the time, so thank you for throwing that in there for me. A couple PSP things, UMDs. So we got Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I did not have that. The Cave, which is such a butthole of a movie. It's so bad. But still, it was really nice of you to include that. If you guys get a chance, if you like heavy metal, this has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. It's freaking awesome. It's 2 discs, just full of really big name metal bands. So at least it had that going for it, I guess. And then finally, NBA Live 08. And it's shrink wrapped. I don't know if it's like factory sealed or whatever. But it's one I didn't have, so I'm still really happy to get that. And probably the coolest thing that he sent as a freebie, and almost in the whole thing, I got really giddy when I saw this. 1994 Video Game Buyer's Guide. I absolutely love this shit. Like, it's so freaking cool. It really is. It's like going back in a time machine. You go through here, and it's just got all these games that were just really big at the time for 1994. And as you guys know, the early 90s, mid-90s were just really great for some really big titles. So, I kind of looked through this, and it's so fucking cool, man. They have all the systems at the time, what they rated, how it did for the year. Like I said, some of the big name games. I love this stuff. I really do. So I'm probably going to take this with me to class one day and kind of peruse through it. Oh, man, that's so cool. Yeah, I love it. So thank you, dude, so much for throwing that in. Very, very nice of you. I can't tell you how happy I am to get that. Okay, guys, last few items here. I'm sorry this is dragging on as always. I just can't shut my mouth. A couple of board games that we got that I neglected to show in the past. First up is Super Mario Connect 4. You take 2 of my favorite things in the world, Super Mario Brothers and Connect 4, which I played all the time as a kid. So we had to get this. It's so fun. My daughter and I played all the time. So that was really cool. It was like 20 bucks, but it was worth it to me. This I actually got for Christmas. I just forgot to show it. It's the Super Mario chess set. And I'll be the first to admit, I've never played chess in my entire life. I grew up in a community, a very rural community, which nobody did. Nobody knew how. So I never learned. And I should learn. I've heard it's not that hard, and I think I would enjoy it, but we just play a lot of checkers in our house. Actually, we play checkers with this. It's really cool to have the little pieces. I love it. It's really cool. And then the very last thing I'll show you guys here, I got this Gears of War 3 Xbox 360 set on eBay. Got this for $15, but I know what you're thinking. That's a hell of a deal. I did that on purpose. I'm sorry. It doesn't. There's nothing in there. It comes with like the cables and the pamphlets and everything like that, but the system's not in there. The game, the controller. So it's really just the box. The only reason I got it was because, like I said, it was $15 with free shipping. And it's just really cool. I love Gears of War. It's really one of the only few games for the Xbox that I like. So I got it just for display purposes, even though there's nowhere to put it. But I don't know. I probably shouldn't have splurged on it like that, but nobody bid on it, so what the hell. That's just how I roll, y'all. So anyway, guys, I'm trying to make sure I got everything, but I think that's going to do it. Oh, I got one more thing. I got to show you guys. I forgot to show it last time. You ready for this? Hopefully you guys can see it. I can't see what the camera's showing. This t-shirt, it's awesome. I saw it at the store, had to get it. They had a couple of other really cool ones, which you guys will eventually see in other videos, like Kirby and some other Mario stuff. Really cool. And then the other thing, we're going to play a little peekaboo here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's my Doom belt buckle that I bought a couple weeks ago. Sorry, my crotch is right there. Why am I doing this? Anyway, yeah, Doom belt buckle, really, really cool. I got that. We went shopping a few weeks ago, and I forgot to show it in the last video, so had to do it. It probably would have been better if I just took it off and showed it. Sorry about that. I do accept tips, so if you guys want to send me some ones, I'll stuff it in there for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. So that's everything I have to show, guys. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. I love all you guys. I'll put up some more videos this week. I have tomorrow off, so I'll do a rant video about this whole Nintendo Majora's Massing. I will also do my PlayStation 1 collection, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to show you guys that. And then that's going to be it. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this new setup and everything. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.